Hey guys, welcome back to Super Switch U. I just wanted to do a quick video this morning because a news article of sorts has popped up and then some listings. Uh, there are some more true physical Switch 2 games on the horizon. And let me get all my windows open. I just kind of like rushed into this thing. Close out a few tabs so I can see what I'm doing here. There we go. Okay. So, Nicalis, of all companies, they've announced that they're bringing physical, like true 100% physical, no game key card games to Switch 2. Which none of these are impressive by any means, because I feel like we've seen at least 2 out of 3, if not all 3 of them, on Switch 1. But just the fact that we're going to get some more is kind of exciting. Probably won't check these out. I bought one of them on Switch 1 because it was one of the first 6 physical titles for Switch 1. And now it's going to be one of the first, like, 30 physical Switch 2s. But let's go ahead and jump into this because now there's also listings to order them from Nicalis' online store. So let's go ahead and start with the first one I got open up here. Order Up, weird little like cooking game. Yeah, because that's all I'm seeing in the images too. I know this was a Switch 1 title. It looks like it's going to Switch 2. They have case artwork, which I'll put up here. And you can order it for $49.99, so another $50 Switch 2 game, which, if we're going to be completely honest here, so far that is the lowest point for true physical games to go when it comes to price point, which I kind of wish they would go lower, but I mean, if the cartridges are the price that they're saying and the size that they're saying, then I get it. But if Nicalis can do this, if Marvelous is somehow doing that, they didn't start their games there, but if you've paid attention, GameStop has run a few ads, a few sales now, where Rune Factory has dropped from 70 to 50, and Story of Seasons has been on sale for 50. So apparently that price point can happen. There's things like you could replay Lee, the new Bluey game, Hades 2, Switch 2 edition. So even Nintendo is publishing a title at $50, which it's not their game, and they're just publishing it for it. But apparently $50 can happen. So these other companies, when it's not a technical issue, that it's not loading fast enough or whatever, they could still release a $50 game. And I don't think many people are going to be just jumping on the Order Up bandwagon there, but they're going to somehow make money off of this. So, that's a thing. Next one, this one I actually hadn't seen, so I don't know if it's on Switch 1 or not. Pastry Panic. Let's see here. Some kind of little rabbit running around doing bakery pastry things. I don't know. I've never looked into this game, but now maybe I should because it's a Switch 2 physical game. You can now pre-order. Actually, that's a good point. Do any of these say release dates? Oh, they do. Okay, so to go back to Order Up for a second. Q2 of 2026. So Pastry Panic is set for Q1 of 2026. You could pre-order it for $49.99. Seriously, another $50 game. So I think I may have to actually kind of go over that here at the end of this video. The games that are coming out at $50 for Switch 2 physically, like true physically games. Make sure I hit all of those. And the last one is the game I was talking about at the beginning of this. Also releasing in the first quarter of 2026 was one of the first Switch 1 games, The Binding of Isaac. For some reason, is $69.99. But this is Binding of Isaac Repentance Plus Online. So I guess now you could play it online. Any extra content or new content just crammed in there. True Physical, $70. I will definitely be skipping that game. I played it. I played it on Switch One. It is not my kind of game. That infinite randomly generating dungeon crawler, no real point to it. That just, it's not my thing. I've figured that out pretty quickly. But another physical game, and somewhere in the first 3 months of next year. So that's really cool. But serious though, it really, really begs the question: what's the deal with the other companies? The ones that are refusing physical copies to do digital or like the game key card copies that these games could definitely run on there because they were Switch 1 titles. Things like Sonic Shadow Generations, things like Puyo Puyo Tetris 2S, things like a remake of a 3DS game, Bravely Default. Would have been $10 extra, right? It's like Sonic was already at that $50 price point. It already released on Switch 1. It released on every other system. Sonic could have been a full physical game. Sega just chose not to. That's really freaking clear. And then some of these other things, Yakuza and Street Fighter, since all the DLC wasn't part of it. And, you know, I just, I don't get it. I don't get it. But some of these companies, these smaller publishers, they're going to step up and they're going to do these true physical games. So there are things you can get as a physical collector for Switch 2. With that being said, I did say I was going to go through these, so let me pull up what I know. Alright. Let's see. This is the wrong page, though. Page 1. And I just want to make sure I'm getting everything here, so there's the sort tab. Alright. You just gotta wade through the sea of keycards and digital and crap. That's not where that actually starts, is it? It starts here. Okay. So far we have not actually gotten any of these $50 games. The first one is actually in November. I talked about it in the November releases video, and that is Hades 2 Switch 2 Edition. Now, granted that is Switch 2 Edition, so it can be played in a Switch 1, but it has all the upgrades and stuff on the physical cartridge, so that's always helpful. It'll just switch back and forth between two systems in case you're a household. You can only afford one. Somebody wants to play Hades 2, and somebody else is trying to play something only on the Switch 2. Just pop that bad boy over. Next one to come out, Yuka Replayly, which came out on the eShop last month, September. But physical copies, which I'm still waiting for mine to release, it's December 18th. But thanks to my sister, it is pre-ordered, it is paid off, it was my birthday present, so come December, we're going to have that to unbox, play, cover extensively. So that's another $50 game. Next year, we're going to get Bluey's Quest for the Gold Pen, $50. We've got, I feel like we've got more. Give me a second here. Go back to my other screen. Actually, that might be it, other than those that we just talked about that haven't gone on a sale, because currently there's not any sales dropping Miraculous's titles. But then from this side, I'll just pull the image up because I already closed the tab out and I didn't mean to close it. Then for $50 games, you've also got Pastry Panic and Order Up from Nicalis. And I believe some of the import titles that we had gone over are $50, but since they're imports, we also still got shipping and all that stuff, so they're not $50 for us. I don't have Play Asia open, so at the moment it's six games from a variety of publishers. One of those being Nintendo publishing Hades 2, one of those being was it PM something games? Yeah, PM Studios, which is publishing Yooka Replayly and Bluey's Quest, and then Nicalis has two. So they are happening. So it's exciting to see that there are some cheaper options for true physical games. They're not all going to be $70 or $80, but 60 on some, like Story of Seasons, and $50 in the case of the 6 games that I just mentioned. And eventually we might even see more of those when smaller publishers are trying to one-up the third-party companies like Ubisoft and Capcom, Square Enix, those that are refusing to do anything but key cards. They see what's happening. They see the numbers, and they see that, it might not be worth the risk for smaller companies to do key cards. Might just be better to put your game on the eShop, get your sales there, and take the smaller profit side and just release these as true physical games, and then just push it and advertise it, these news campaigns to gamers, to true physical collectors, and hope for the best. Because that did work for Cyberpunk 2077, and it can work for these other companies as long as they don't just throw out whatever random garbage that won't feel worth the price point. But we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. And just to finish us off for today, this week I've decided to do a special with Let's Play Tabletop. We're going to do it a day early. We're going to cover not Mario Kart. I was originally going to do Mario Kart, but instead, Halloween's the day before, so Friday the 31st. Figured, why not do one more spooky themed episode, and why not do a special Switch 1 title? It's not just a regular release type of thing. So, Castlevania Advanced Collection is what I've decided on. We're going to do that. Let's Play Tabletop. We're going to play it on Switch. Sorry, technical issue there. Anyway, we're going to cover this thing on Switch 2 in tabletop mode. So look for that not on Saturday, but on Friday, October 31st at 9 a.m. Pacific time, which means I've got to get that ready in the next day or two because I'm not getting a lot of sleep. Again, 2 kids under 2, so I need to do this when I get the opportunity, probably today at some point because it's early. So I think that's all I got for you today. I saw that and I was excited and I freaked out and I'm like, let's talk about this. Let's talk about some true physical games. So, absolutely. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, hit the like button. Hit that subscribe button to help us get closer to 1,000 subscribers. I would love to be in those 4 digits because that would be great. And hit the bell notification button. Because it will alert you whenever new videos come up. Whenever I see random news articles and I freak out and I just throw them out there, like, you'll know too as quickly as I know. So that's always helpful because I don't have a regular release schedule for things. So definitely hit that bell notification button and comment down below. Right, that was the thing I missed. I was like, man, I'm missing something. But definitely let me know what you guys think down below. If you care about key cards, you don't care about key cards, if you care about physical releases, if you're excited by the fact that, hey, we're getting some more. And so I'm going to have to do a new video soon of all true physicals. Again, because all these companies are kind of coming out of the woodworks and they're like, man, 2026, we're going to just flood you with some physical copies. So definitely let me know what you guys think down below. We'll talk about it. And again, thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.